Rank season is officially underway, and for my first climb deck, I'm locking in Mega Lucario EX. Right now this is easily one of the strongest contenders in the format, and it's not hard to see why. When you break down the damage, Fighting Pulse turns to a near guaranteed one-shot engine against most of the meta. In today's session, I'm going to queue up a spread of top tier matchups. Before we get into the gameplay though, I want to walk through the list, especially the tech choices that push this version over the top. At the center, obviously, is Mega Lucario EX. With just 2 energy, it's already swinging for 90, and at 3 energy it jumps to 140, solid numbers on their own. But the real power comes from how easily we can scale those hits into knockout range with stack modifiers, and for that, we're running Karina, which adds 30 damage specifically into opposing EX Pokemon. On top of that, Arena of Antiquity adds an additional 20 damage into opponents' active EX. When you layer all that together, the damage snowballs fast. There's very little in the format that can comfortably survive. To support pressure and consistency, we include 2 copies of the new Riolu, built for a more aggressive early game line that can chip extra damage into EX targets. We're also running 2 copies of Hitmontop, giving us a bench sniping utility so we can soften backline threats. That lets Mega Lucario come in clean, drag forward targets with Cyrus, and close the KO with ease. For survivability, we're running a copy of PCL for a small 30 HP recovery alongside Status Cleanse, specifically useful against annoying sleep or poison effects that try to slow the deck down. Now, for the real spice, the tech cards that actually change matchups. Protective Poncho is huge here. Bench sniping is one of the main ways opponents try to disrupt your setup, specifically in mirrors against Hitmontop pressure or Pheromosa with Sceptile. Poncho shuts that down completely, letting you safely build energy without worrying about incidental damage ruining your board. And then, there's a single copy of X-Speed. This card is deceptively impactful and it clears the way for great plays at key moments, and in practice, it ends up swinging games more often than you expect. You'll see exactly what I mean during the match segment. With that, here's the full deck list. Alright, let us begin. Go in second. And we start Riolu. We're going against a Jolteon deck. This should be exciting. Jolteon's pretty fast. And that 20 damage ability for every energy I attach, that's crippling sometimes. But we'll see how this goes. Okay, I draw into my second Riolu. Huh. I may have to copycat here. Or not. Honestly, I think I'm fine. I could just evolve into Lucario next turn, and I'll be more than fine. And yeah, I was also heading into weakness over here. Okay. Unfortunately, this might take me out here, and I'm on my back foot. I believe this is 70? No, 60. Yeah, it does exactly what it needs to do. We love that. I was expecting him to evolve into Jolteon EX up front. I was not expecting this 1-point Jolteon. Well, I do have to evolve here, so otherwise I'm on my back foot. I'm going to arena so I can copycat here. First Hitmon. We'll just get rid of those. And also weaken their copycat value. And I just have to end turn here. Cool beans, dude. This is a dead card now. Gonna keep that Karina for this little guy up here. Oh, I think this is GG's. So next turn I'll just Karina, and he's done for. A fast deck, just not fast enough. Just cause I'm gonna play Karina and enjoy the 210 damage. In tens and tens. And that's what Lucario does. Just puts down damage. Going second. And we start ourselves with a Hitmon and a Riolu. But no Lucario in hand. I am going second. Darkrai. This might be Zoroark. Darkrai is not the best start for Zoroark. But if they can get their Bombardier, I think they'll be okay. Alright, it is Zoroark. Let's get these Riolus down. Put this guy up here. I will attach to my Hitmon. And I think I will copycat. 1 for 3. Copycat, Pokeball. Okay. So this saves us from a Sabrina here. And let's get the steppin'. Now this Darkrai here, he's definitely gonna retreat it, but it's gonna become a liability. So I can Cyrus it out. There's a possibility where I just simply ignore their Zoroark and just go for the Darkrai unless they heal it somehow. There we go. This is a goner. I will copycat once more. 1 for 3. There's a Poncho. We'll put it here. And we'll continue. Now I could have put the arena here and done 40 instead of 20 to the Darkrai. However, I don't want to lose the arena. It's the only one I have. So if they place a stadium, I want to use the arena to take away their stadium and also get value out of it by increasing my damage. Okay. Alright. There's a Rocky. I'm gonna put that on this guy. And let's Professor, come on. Lucario and X speed? No Lucario. Alright, cool. Poof. Gonna attach here. That way by next turn I could be doing 140 with Lucario if I can top deck it. How many cards? 5 to their 10. We will put down the arena. Let's put down some more damage. I'm gonna risk it. Hopefully they don't have a stadium. And here we go. Let's continue. Fantastic. Anyone home? Okay. So you decide to go Darkrai. Okay, so I do take out this Darkrai with my Riolu next turn, if I would so like to, but I probably will go with my Hitmon. Oh, they pass. Good idea. Alright, come on, Lucario. There it is, there it is. Alright, here we go. It is time. X speed into my Lucario. Put down 140. And unless they heal this guy up next turn, it's whatever now. And if they don't put any bench down, then they can't really do much damage. 160. Goodbye, Mr. Darkrai. Now, the good thing about Zoroark, it only requires 1 energy. However, you do require bench Pokemon to do damage. Okay, there's the Absol. A little late in the game. Okay. Hey, that's fine. You can have this guy. Enjoy him. He's nice. He's a little prickly, though. You have a great day, sir. Here we go, going second again. And we start with our Hitmon. And we're going to a mirror match. Rocky helmet. Fair. Alright, we'll put our Riolu down. And I'm gonna Professor here. I think I get more value out of that. Yes, we got our we got all of our basics. That's wonderful. Love when things work out. Now this Hitmon saves me from a Sabrina, which is great. I will put damage down here. Then I will start building my Lucario next turn. Professor. Does he have it? He's got Arena. Okay, yeah, that makes my Arena a dead card. That's okay, because I also take advantage of this. I will put this here. Because if they can't evolve by next turn, then they'll just have to skip the attack. And I most certainly will copycat here. This is a wonderful hand they've got. Nice. We love that. So we'll poncho this guy. We'll Rocky Helmet over here. And we'll also evolve this guy just to reduce our hand to the smallest number possible, just to reduce their copycat value. And we're just gonna keep going. Now this Rocky Helmet here is doing a lot of work. So if they can't evolve by next turn, or put down another basic, there's their other basic. Yeah, now, yeah, they're definitely expecting this guy to go down. Oh, double X speed. I'm just running one. This guy's got me beat. Alright, they take me out. They stay alive, but I'll just Cyrus this guy this turn and get first attack in. Lucario against Lucario. Come along, my good sir. Come along. We're in this journey together. And 110 down. Now, some may say that was an early Cyrus. But I think it may work out. Now, if they don't have another Lucario here, they really can't do much. Because this guy will have to, yep, lose the energy, because they already used both their X speeds. They'll be able to put down one attack next turn. Ocarina will be doing a lot of work here. I'm just going to heal off this 20 that Riolu does, if that's it. Yeah, I'll just heal this off and take out the Riolu, and it's a Lucario versus Lucario match. Huh. I could also use the Hitmontop. I could. Yes, I think I'm gonna do that just for the kicks. But I am giving him another chance to evolve here. So that's another thing. I'll still use my PSL. Oh, PCL, sorry. But hopefully they don't get their Lucario by next turn, and we'll be able to take this out with our Hitmontop. And get a twofer here. There's another hit. There's the Hitmon finally. What's it gonna be, buddy? And that's that. Checkmate. Alright, here we go. Going second. Again. Getting lucky here. And we start Riolu. Let's begin. Ooh, Meloetta. So what is this? Gardevoir? Gardevoir is such a fun deck to play. Because putting down so many energies with that attack is pretty fun. Especially with Mewtwo. Plaza, that's a staple, and Jirachi, interesting. Okay, so this has me doubting my first assessment. This may be Altaria, but we'll see. Let's Professor, see what we got here. Hitmon. I will put the Hitmon down. I'm going to Rocky Helmet up here, and I believe that by next turn, I could have this Lucario going unless they like red card me or something. I'm gonna enter in here. Let's see what happens. They've got quite a lot of cards here, and they draw more. Meloetta is so nice for drawing your psychic Pokemon. Professor, they just keep drawing. Wow. How many cards they have? They have 7 to my 12. So yeah, this is definitely Altaria. There we go. Altaria Gourgeist. Alright, here we go. We're gonna evolve. We're gonna take our first point here. But I will take this massive copycat. And hopefully take this away. They probably run 2 of these. I would if I was playing that deck. Alright, we have our other Riolu. And this is a dead card. Okay. We're gonna Poncho back here just in case. They don't have anything that snipes, but regardless, we just want to get rid of that. And I'm gonna Rocky Helmet my Hitmon here. And we're going for our first point. Now, Altaria may come in next turn and do 130. They probably have it in their hand. They got quite a massive hand there. And we'll take 130 to go. Oh, they don't have it. Huh. Interesting. I may need PCL next turn. I was about to say PSL again. PCL. Yeah, for sure. We may be in a bind here. I may be forced to retreat. There's Altaria. $90 damage.
PCL. What do I do here? This is not enough because they can do 130 if they have another basic and I'm done for. But if they have Cyrus, they still win next turn. Let's see if we get X speed. Honestly, there's X speed. Beautiful. We will X speed. And we'll simply sack the... Yeah, we'll sack this guy in hopes of getting Karina or Cyrus next turn. There's the Cyrus, and it's over. GG's, my man. Alright, let's do it again. Go in second. We really like going second today. The game is on my side. Okay, Blaziken deck. Starting Heat more. Now, Protective Poncho here is going to be essential. If I can get it right away, that would be amazing. There's Protective Poncho, but no other basics. Okay. At the very least, this Heatmore is useless to them at the moment. I will put the Rocky Helmet here and reduce my hand somewhat, because they can still get some value with Copycat next turn. Let's just begin. Hopefully I can get my Riolu next turn, and I'll use this Protective Poncho to protect me from this little fella. Does 30 damage to the bench. There goes the Copycat. See, I knew that was coming. Did they get their basics? They got one. There's Torchic. And there's Froakie. Okay, so Blaziken Greninja. Do I want a Professor? Or do I want... Yeah, I definitely want a Professor. Copycat won't serve me here. Please, please, please. Yes! Yes! Fantastic. Okay, so we definitely guarantee our Riolu here. We'll get value out of Protective Poncho. And we'll be able to put damage on that Torchic now. And I'm gonna... Yes, I'm gonna evolve next turn into Lucario. Let's get going. Here we go. Yeah, this Protective Poncho is put in here especially for this type of deck. Greninja over here trying to put damage back here, and heat more with the bench sniping. Now if we can get Cyrus next turn and X speed would be great. Yeah, so I'll evolve and possibly Copycat, and hopefully we get X speed and the Cyrus. And we might be cooking here. Hopefully they don't have their Blaziken right away. I will evolve. I'm gonna Arena and get rid of this. And I will Copycat. Okay, Karina, beautiful, and there's the Cyrus. Now, I'm just hoping they do not have this Blaziken. I am hoping they do not have this Blaziken. What's it gonna be? I don't think they have it, honestly. And their Greninja is completely useless at the moment. If they even have it. They could hit here and burn me. Okay. Do I hold the line? Do I put this down? I think actually I'm going to Cyrus this. Oh, do I? No, no. I don't have X speed. But I can still take it out. I'll just retreat. I will put this down. Get me ready for another one. And bye-bye Blaziken. Now, will they have time to set up another one? They definitely have Flame Patch in this deck. But it'll take a few turns for them to get it going. They get a point here with this guy. Oh, they definitely get a point here. They're gonna target my Riolu. If they don't put that Torchic down now, I think is GG's. Do they? They don't. Got it. I'm really surprised they went for this, because I can solve that by doing this. I'll just heal it off. I don't care if I lose the Hitmon. I will attach here, get him going. And that's that. Checkmate. Going first. This is first one. Going first. It's about time. Ah, Sleep Core. Good lord. Okay, at the very least, I would be able to wake up by evolving. But hopefully they don't get double Darkrai. Otherwise, I'd have to evolve right away. I could wait one turn if they don't get Darkrai next turn. Got it. Do they have Darkrai? No, they have. I have weakness. They get it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we're starting pretty bad here. All right. See where this takes us. Alright, very least I get this guy. I will just attach here and let the Hitmontop tank it out a little bit. We'll also put this one here, reduce my hand size, and reduce their copycat value. Now if they get dark right here, this guy's out. There's Darkrai. I'm behind 2 points. Alright, let's see where this goes. Poncho. Don't really need it in this game. But I will attach it here so I can copycat. And hopefully we can get our PCL. We don't. We get some dead cards. Actually, I don't even need this guy either. Maybe, we'll see. I'll keep it. Alright, Altaria next turn does 100. If they put a basic down, 130. And there's game. GG's, man. Yeah, I ended up just really badly. I started really badly there. And they were able to take out my Riolu right away. Alright, here we go. Don't have a Lucario with me. I'm starting first. What am I going against? Grass. I might just go Riolu. I'm gonna risk it. Pheromosa. Alright, we get Arena. So we're probably going against Sceptile here. Oh, Rocky Helmet. And yeah, I'm gonna put him down here and copycat. I want to keep Arena in case I have to go toe to toe with that Sceptile. Alright. I could put one of these down. No, I'm gonna keep it like this. I'll put it on my next Riolu. But gosh, that copycat didn't get me a Lucario. Okay. I guess. Do they get value out of their copycat? Okay, good idea, because that Ogerpon is a liability. Alright, here we go. Come on, Lucario, top deck Lucario. We get Professors. And That's probably what we should do. Lucario? No. Alright, we do get our next Riolu. So I will put energy on that and put the Poncho on it. I'm gonna sack that other one. This gives him time to put down a Trico. There it is. Now, if I top deck Lucario next turn, I think we're in good shape. Then they would have to Rare Candy into Sceptile. Cyrus, okay. That does slow me down. However, it does allow me to put damage on this Ogre Pawn. Oh, they put energy on the Ogre Pawn. I'm intrigued. Okay. Professors. It's my only option. And no Lucario. Wow. This is insane. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put damage over here. Because, yeah, that guy is a liability for them. So I can Cyrus it out now and get 2 points. But I should take out this Pheromosa first and lock in 1 point. But I need a Lucario for that. Wow, they're at the bottom of my deck. Yeah, my opponent's breaking. They still have 11 cards to my 3. But I'm also breaking. I haven't gotten the Lucarios that I need. Now this guy is out this turn. But if I have a 33% chance of getting... Wow, yeah, I can't Cyrus that out anymore. But yeah, I have a 33% chance of getting a Lucario next turn. No, actually a 66% chance. Okay, they get their first point. I do get Lucario. Now, I can retreat and just take out this Pheromosa. Then next turn, if they don't get Sceptile, it's over because I'll just Karina. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Exactly what I'm going to do. Let's do this. We're going to retreat. This copycat is dead now. If I heal here, they can still. If I have a Grovyle, they can still take me out. So I'll just keep it and ignore the fact that they get another point if they evolve. Now Karina allows me to take this out one shot. Okay. And they have it. They have it. Oh. How much damage does this do again? 50 more damage. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, but they can hit me hard over there, so I will just PCL here to avoid them taking me out next turn, and I can still just one-shot this Sept out here. Get 2 points, and by next turn I can Karina. If they Sabrina here, they slow me down considerably because I no longer have an X speed. Lovely. And we just Karina and GG's. So we'll do this. This alone, honestly. And that's that. Yeah, my opponent was breaking really hard. And both of my Lucarios were at the bottom of the deck. Going first. Here we go. What are we doing? Alright, we start Riolu. Double Riolu. We're going against Charizard. Okay. Charizard Entei. Let's get this out of the way. It's a good thing we start with a Lucario in hand. That's very good. Alright, now that we have our Hitmon, we can put down our second Riolu. And we can go. Haven't seen this deck in a while. If it's still Charizard. This could be Blaziken. It is Charizard. Now which one? X or Y? That's the question here. Could Rocky Helmet here. Could do quite a bit of damage. I think I'm just going to play it safe and evolve. I don't care to attack just yet. I can do 110 by next turn. And I am just hoping that doesn't happen. Cool. Alright. Now if they have Charizard and double Flame Patch, Charizard Y, game's over. But we'll see. There's the second Charizard, Charmander. Alright. That works for me, honestly. He's gaining some time by doing this, which is fair. However, I'm ready to start attacking. I don't mind at all putting some damage on that Charizard. I mean Charmeleon. There we go. If I get X speed by next turn, this guy's out. There's the May. That Charizard's coming. Which one though? He's thinking really hard about which one. Opponent has chosen. Second Charmeleon. Okay. They passed. X speed, come on. X speed. I need X speed here. X speed! Let's go! Oh, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. If they can't evolve and Flame Patch by next turn, double Flame Patch at that, it's GG's. Here we go. So first 2 points. Now, if it's just Charizard, Mega Charizard X, they only do 100 damage. Double Flame Patch? Yes, okay, so this is Charizard Y, game's over. Why would you put a Rocky Helmet? Just evolve. Oh, they don't have it. Is it? Is it? Did they get it from the copycat? And that's that. Oh, I was so nervous then. If they top deck, well, not top deck, they copycatted that Charizard from a one copycat. Oof, I would have been upset. And another one going first. Starting Hitmon. Going against Lucario Greninja over here. What could this be? Alright, we get our Riolu. It's fantastic. I think we got a good hand to start. We can place on the Hitmon. And we're gonna copycat 1 for 3. I think this is a good start here. Okay, there's our last basic. And we get our X speed for when we need to retreat later on. Alright, we got a great start there. Loving that. Ooh, this is interesting. Haven't seen that guy in a while. Rowlet. So we're doing a Pierce the Pain, Decidui. Alright, that wasn't a great professor in my opinion. Alright, we're gonna hit the Decidui, I mean the Rowlet here. It's great we do weakness damage to Lucario. He's down next turn if he can't take me out. Or Sabrina me. Well, regardless if he does, he's still out. Okay, they had both. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy luck there. They also had a great hand to start. And they get the copycat for 4. Oh, kick him in when he's down. Oh. So, they can't do Pierce the Pain. Oh, now they can. They're going to hit a Riolu, probably. That's what I would probably do. Wow. Insane. They take out the Riolu right away. Alright. Here we go. Alright, Arena. That's Professor. Ah, beautiful. Come at me, bro. Come on me, bro. I got me a poncho. What you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Do you have a field blower? I bet you don't. I might eat those words later. Now, all I need is a Lucario next turn. All I need is a Lucario next turn. What they're gonna be? Oh, they're running dual energy as well. Okay. That's fair. Bye-bye, little sir. Alright. Come along, Lucario. Please. There he is! Yes! Beautiful. We're gonna X-feed. We're going to Karina to get it out of our hand because I don't think they have another one of these, or they probably won't be able to get it ready to go fast enough. Now they'll probably go on the Oricorio here, but all I'll need to do is retreat, and it's GG's, as I suspected. Unless they can heal this back up to full health. Alright, Frogadier. What's it gonna be, bud? Oh, the Goomy. The Goomy Oomy. It's a good stall, but it won't save you from my little friend here. And I don't think I've used Cyrus yet. I have not. So if I can top deck Cyrus, it's a 33% chance that I do. And now I can't really copycat. Oh, there's that. Oh, it might help me. That the hiking trail might help me. Got it. No, it's game over. It's definitely game over if they can't retreat. Well, even if they retreat. Unless they retreat into this, then I'm gonna need double energy. And they don't. They don't retreat. I definitely would have retreated into the Goomy, but regardless, it would have lost you the game. So I'm going to retreat into Hitmon, and you, sir, will have a lovely day. And that's how Lucario does it. Alright, we start Hitmon and Riolu going second. I'm gonna put Hitmon down, and we're gonna start. We're going against Hydreigon. Hello, Darkness, my old friend. Now watch, they're going to Rare Candy Hydreigon turn 2 and just obliterate. It's always what happens with Hydreigon players. They have the absolute best luck in the world. Alright, we're gonna Hitmon. Gonna put all of our basics down. Why not? Now, unless they're playing Leap Over Absol, I'm not really worried about bench snipers from this deck. But let's take a gander at what we'll be dealing with. With the amount of cards they have in hand, there's a high likelihood that they can Rare Candy Hydreigon right here. There's the Absol. Okay. Do they lose it? They do. See you later. Leap Over Absol. Okay. Alright. So we'll do this. I will Copycat. See if we can retrieve ourselves a Lucario. And we do! 2 Lucario! Oh, how wonderful is that? That is so lovely. I'm gonna keep this one chillin' here. I don't want to give this guy any chance to get damage on it. And I will put damage on our little guy over here. He's our main target now that he's put it down. Rocky Helmet. Now all we need is Osiris. No! No! You insolent child! Oh, not what I expected. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Do you have X speed? No X speed, but he's getting ready. Alright, Professor. Professor, give me a Cyrus. That's all I need for next turn, really. No Cyrus. I will go back here. And this nullifies their leaf blower from oh, well. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Now, granted, that took no effort on my part, but thank you, because I am Master Ball now. Haha! Let's go. That was great. This deck was so incredibly fun to play with.
Well, guys, Lucario was a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Make sure to let me know what you think of the deck down in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video.